Policy determines if money will succeed or die.
But capital alone does not build economies. Policy determines whether capital becomes truly productive. Across many regions, segmented legal frameworks, overlapping approvals, and inconsistent enforcement continue to raise the cost of investment in Africa. These are structural constraints on growth. What is required is clear and transparent rules, predictable enforcement, and coordinated industrial strategy across borders. Alignment does not compromise independence. Rather, it strengthens economic performance.
According what Abdul Samad said at the CEO forum, with respect to policy, and coupled with my studying of Femi Otedola's book, Making It Big, I have some observations at which I want to share with you. My observations are the wealthy, they don't pay attention to only capital. Do you hear that? The wealthy don't pay attention to only capital, but they pay attention to the policy. A lot of us believe that money creates development, but the fact remains that policy determines if money will succeed or die. Did you hear that? Policy determines if money will succeed or die. And these are the things that the wealthy, they know. And these are the reasons how they build their businesses. When you look at the businesses the BUA Group are into: cement, food processing, industrialization. Is there any government that doesn't support infrastructure? Is there any government that doesn't support industrialization? Is there any government that doesn't support housing and food production? From this, you will know that these guys pay attention. The wealthy, they pay so much attention to policy because they understand that policy determines if your capital, that money you have, will succeed or will die. Let me share a very short story with you. One of my mentees called me. He called me from the UK and he told me he wants to start a business in UK. And I told him that he should go and study the policy of that country, of his country. He felt somehow as if maybe I wasn't ready to help him. But I know him seeing this video now, he will understand why I said so. See, policy determines your profitability. Policy determines investors' credibility. Policy determines security. Policy determines trust, investment trust. Policy likewise determines the speed. Without you partnering with the policy of that government, there is no profitability. And see, the fact remains that government direction is wet direction. It seems you are not hearing that. Government direction determines wet direction. Wherever government is going, wherever policy government is giving, that is where wet is moving towards. So that is why at REDOC HOMES, we always tell our investors that, and this is one of the things that I observe with sophisticated investors, they don't just ask you what is the return on investment. They ask you what policy is guiding that investment. And that is why at REDOC HOMES, Real Estate Doctors Enterprise Limited, we always say prescription without cross-examination and proper diagnosis of your purpose, of your want, budget, timeline, return on investment, will not satisfy your need. That is why we always tell you, Click on the link in my bio and apply for REDOC Diagnosis. In order for you to enjoy the profitability of real estate, you need to understand the policy. When you understand the policy of the government of the state you are operating in, you will be able to position yourself. And everything with respect to wealth is positioning. This diagnosis will help you to position yourself in order for you to enjoy a high return on investment. Take advantage of that today. Till I come your way again, bye for now.